Chat. Get fucked. I see your fucking comments in here. Over, under, we don't start until 20 after fucking college football. Already bitching, ready. BK is in his car. Hold on one second. Cam just said, I just bet the Wyoming Akron over. Thoughts. You got to be fucking kidding me, Cam. What are you doing DMing me when you're in here in the chat and we're about to talk about it live on stream? Good morning, everybody. I'll tell you right now, I am fired up with how I'm seeing the fucking chat respond. Look at that. Everybody's getting in here nice and early. The vibes are high. I'm loving it. Steak's going to be on in a few minutes. We're going to talk to BK first. And let me tell you something before I bring this motherfucker up. He's got to be one of the most annoying individuals in my life that I like. Look at him right now. Go ahead. Scream to your stupid phone.
Go fuck yourself. What the fuck is your problem?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a fucking question.
No. Okay, go the different screen. You got to go different screen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can you just move your phone?
No, I have to.
This is what I do every time. This
is what we do every time.
I haven't done this in weeks, months. Go ahead. Everything your way.
No, because I'm trying to be fucking nice to you, and everything's a fucking issue to you. I haven't fucking attacked you one fucking time. So chill. Just chill out.
I'm not attacking you. Listen to me. I just have to know something, okay? You need to tell the chat what you do in the morning where you don't want to text, but you DM on Twitter, and then you don't want to DM on Twitter, but you will text. I don't understand the thought process.
Okay. Yes. I texted you at 10 a.m. on the dot, and you sent me the link at 9:59. I'm sorry I missed
That's a lie.
In that one fucking minute. I wasn't on Twitter. I turned on my phone.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie.
Okay. So fuck off. I have to turn on my phone to do this stream.
So hold on. Okay, fine. I thought I sent you the link a lot earlier than that.
Okay, fuck off then.
All right, fine.
Because I'm not fucking attacking you.
You're not. I'm not attacking you either. I'm confused. What your strategy is in the morning when you tell yourself, "Oh, I don't want to be."
Okay, this is the strategy in the morning. The strategy in the morning is no phone till around 10 a.m. or 10:30. But if I'm doing this, I have to turn on my phone, so I turn it on at 9:50. That's it.
That is a fucking lie. You DM'd me at 9:12 in the morning. So
from Twitter on my computer.
Oh my God. Okay. Got it. Okay. So on your computer, do you not have your iPhone or Apple messages?
I don't have a Mac. I have no fucking person that works in an office has a Mac.
So you tell yourself when you wake up, I'm not going to go to my phone until 10 a.m. because it's a distraction, and you're one with the earth, and you fucking ground, and you get all
I scroll Twitter.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, so you go on your computer, you scroll Twitter, but you're not on your phone. God forbid you use your phone to fucking answer a handful of text messages. Okay, all right, my blood pressure is coming back down. I just didn't understand because I thought we were communicating through Twitter. I sent you the link to the stream, and then you text me, where's the link? I'm like, motherfucker, which way do you want to talk?
Fair, I understand that, but again, it was 1 minute after you sent me the link, and I didn't look on Twitter in that one moment.
Fair. Okay, let's start over. Ammer1 Can Vamp, a very confusing name to say. Thank you for the resubscription. BK, it's good to be with you. Thank you for hopping on. You were missed yesterday, but it's good to have you to talk Ryder Cup. We are going to talk college football after this, ladies and gentlemen, but obviously, yeah, no beef. We'll get your POD before we get you out of here. Reds first 5, no more. Okay, that's in the past. Baseball's over. But in all seriousness, the Ryder Cup, I've told you, you have been talking about the Ryder Cup, at least on my timeline and my feed, more so than anybody I follow. I mean, dating back to what is it now? It's August 2025. I want to say at minimum a year ago. And I think we could pull up tweets if I search.
Yeah, I think we've discussed different thoughts about tweets about the Ryder Cup are not all the same.
Understood. Now,
but
the Ryder Cup is a month away. Here's my question before we get into it. From now until the Ryder Cup, is there a golf tournament played that's worth a shit?
Yes, there is actually. The Pro Tour Championship in 2 weeks. So it's not next week, but the week after. And everybody on the American Ryder Cup team is playing in it.
Okay. Interesting.
So it's definitely worth the shit. There'll be a lot of great golfers in the field.
Fat Girls, it's great to have you back. If you say the NBA one more time, I'm banning you or putting you in timeout. I know you're a mod. I don't know how to do that. Maybe you can untime yourself out. Listen, BK, the Ryder Cup to you, if I had to power rank the most important things in your life, the Ryder Cup would be number one. That is, in my opinion. Are you serious? What's more important?
Like golf tournaments?
You have loved the Ryder Cup banter.
I like the Ryder Cup, and a lot of people do on Twitter as well.
So it's over now. It's done. The roster's set. We got to get your thoughts because you're the Ryder Cup guy.
Yes.
What do you think?
So again, the U.S. team picked their 6 captains picks yesterday. There are 6 automatic qualifiers that get in on points that were decided 2 weeks ago. I know you weren't, 100% on that process, but that's how it works. So Keegan picked his 6 guys for the team yesterday. He picked Colin Morikawa, gutless loser, Justin Thomas, Ben Griffin, who I know you like, who you invented, Sam Burns, Cam Young, and Justin Thomas. Those are the 6 that he picked.
So any beef with the 6 captains pick?
So the biggest issue and the biggest thought for these captains picks was Keegan, who is the captain of the team, going to pick himself and being a playing captain, something that hasn't been done in 70 years. When the Ryder Cup wasn't even the same. That was the biggest debate, and every single person was curious, and no one knew what was going to happen if he was going to pick himself or just captain the team. So that was the biggest debate and thought going into the picks yesterday, because as you remember, Keegan won the Travelers over Tommy, and after that, everyone's like, fuck it, yeah, he's just going to play. And then a lot of guys emerged and played well, and he didn't have to pick himself. So, in my opinion, he made the right decision. He is putting the team in a better position to win at Bethpage.
Wait, so he is not playing?
Not playing.
I like that move by Keegan Bradley.
Yes, it was the right move.
Who did he pick in his place by not playing?
Basically, it came down to him or Sam Burns. It were really for the final spot.
I love that because Burns is an American guy.
Basically the 12th guy on the team.
Okay. Let's just go through this roster real quick. All right. JJ Spawn.
Dog.
By far the biggest dog on the team. By far. You laugh because you disrespect this guy, and I know what you're going to tell me. I had him at the players. You fucking abandoned him. You left him on the side of the road, and it wasn't even trash day. All I'm saying is put a little respect on JJ Spawn's name. Ben Griffin. I know I got scolded when I said Ben Griffin has some dog. Now listen, if I'm just judging a book by its cover, 0 dog. All cat.
He's out of place at the Ryder Cup. He is not someone anybody ever expected to make this team. He's kind of nerdy. He wears those weird sunglasses. He has a weird swing. He's 170 pounds. He's out of place on this team, but you cannot deny how great golf he's played all season long. He was like the 6th best golfer on the PGA Tour this year.
Yep. Scotty Scheffler. Nothing needs to be said there. Xander.
He's big question mark. Big question mark.
Okay. I was thinking that too, but like, if he got left off, would there be not a riot? He
automatically qualified, DJ.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Bryson's a big win. Had to go with Bryson.
Yeah, he was an automatic qualifier.
Okay, so is he the only live guy?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Only live guy really in consideration.
Russell Henley model.
He's never played in a Ryder Cup, but he's a dog. He's going to be a man. I really like Russ Henley at Bethpage.
Did you know Jason is saying that he wears sunglasses because his eyes are fucked up?
I know that.
I didn't know. What happened to his eyes?
He has cornea or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. Anyways, Henley, model fucker, statistically a great golfer. Is he built for the Ryder Cup?
He played well in the President's Cup. He's so goddamn consistent. He's going to be really good at alt shot. He's going to play alt shot with Scotty Scheffler, and they're going to fuck.
Even if they go against Rory and Rahm?
Rory and Rahm won't be paired up together.
How do you know that?
Because you don't pair your 2 best players together.
Oh, got it. That makes sense. Keegan's a captain. He is not going to be playing. Harris English, you've been saying for the last 3 weeks, Harris English is going to win golf tournaments, and you were close to being right. Where did Harris English come from?
He qualified on points because he finished runner-up in 2 majors and got a win. So he got a ton of points from finishing solo runner-up at the Open Championship.
Okay.
That basically got him on the team.
Cantlay.
He is the best American Ryder Cup player, best American team player over the past 10 years. His match play record is absurdly good. Cantlay is going to crack fucking skulls at Bethpage. He's going to crack fucking skulls.
Wow. Okay. Course fit?
He finished top 5 at the PGA there.
Morikawa.
Big question mark. Big question mark.
All right. So right now, Xander and Morikawa are the big question marks. Understood. Cam Young.
He's going to dominate. He's going to be a fucking dominate. He is a perfect course fit for here. He has super high upside. He has elite putting, elite driving, great wet. Like, Cam Young is going to be a problem at that.
You're kind of fucking selling me on Team USA here.
No, but yeah. I mean, again, someone commented, good thing they're not, you're like, oh, I could beat all these guys in arm wrestle. Not true. They're not drafting a fucking football team. They're playing golf, buddy.
Yeah, Hank Mardukas said that, by the way. I love Hank Mardukas. He said, good thing it's a team of golfers and not a football team. I mean, yeah, but still. It's not an intimidating look of group of guys.
It's a fucking golf team.
All right, hold on.
What, you think they're going to be fucking Sons of Anarchy?
I mean, Justin Thomas.
Again, he started out the year really, really good, and he's fallen off a bit, but he, like Cantlay, is really good in Ryder Cups.
Okay.
He's never lost in Sunday singles.
Okay, and Burns. We like Burns here?
I really like – Sam Burns has been on the last Ryder Cup and the last 2 President's Cups, so he has experience. 2 really good finishes to end the year. Elite driver, great putter. He gets into it. I think Sam Burns will play solid. I'm not, saying he's going to be unbelievable, but he's a very safe – great pick that I have zero beef with.
Okay. All right, BK. One guy on this what does it say? Oh, one guy on this team or not on this team that you would have put on this team. Would you make
the biggest snub was Keegan. If Stu Cink was the captain, and it would have probably been between Keegan or Sam Burns, which I think it would have been a tough spot. If Keegan wasn't the captain, he likely would have got picked because of what happened in 2023. Okay. But he wasn't. The other biggest snub would be Mav McNeely. But Mav McNeely's never played in a Ryder Cup before. He didn't win this year. And Keegan said it's really hard to make your first team. You almost have to auto-qualify or totally beat down the door. And he didn't do that. So, in my opinion, no one really got snubbed other than Keegan, and he's the fucking captain. So I really don't, feel bad about it.
Well said. Great job, BK. Thank you for coming on and talking a little Ryder Cup here as we...
When are you previewing the Saturday games? Tomorrow?
Today.
No stream tomorrow?
Maybe not.
Okay. All right.
We're going to record.
I hope you have a good stream.
Hey, you too, BK. You did with Jeff Feinberg. I got to listen to Tap and Birdie.
You don't have to listen to it.
I know. That's very nice of you, but good to see you. I'll be back in New York in hopefully 2 weeks. We'll talk. Okay?
Yeah, I hope all's well with you, you annoying fuck.
Thanks, man. See you later. Have a great day. All right. Listen, I know I saw some tomatoes. You guys don't like golf talk. It has to be talked about. There's some people that like it. The Ryder Cup's a big deal. And BK is our golf guy. We're going to get Steak up here. We're going to talk football. All right. Is everybody ready to talk football? I need 3 yays. No, yas. I need 3 yas like Usher. Yeah. Isn't that how the song goes? Okay. There's one. Shut the fuck up, fat girls. Golf is fine. Golf talk a month out on CFB. Day 1 is not. So you guys, there's no respect. No respect. Lightning says, yeah. WBK, L golf. All right, DJ, and you look like Ace Ventura today. Might be the shirt. Also, that's a great compliment. One of my favorite movies. All right, college football, day 1. Let's get into it. Steak, I know you're a little sick, but you're going to power through.
Well, I just want to say, first of all, there was a point in time where you and BK were this adorable couple. And other couples would be jealous and be like, oh, God, I hope one day I find that. And then, over time, I feel like it's gotten a little toxic. And now you guys fight in public. And, your friends have started to feel uncomfortable. And that's kind of what I was thinking about, what was just going on with you and BK.
Yeah. I know, like there are times where I was like, as a couple or something, you need a break, but it's good. If I had BK on every day, it would be too much. He would drive me fucking insane. But like once a week is perfect. And for what it's worth, I know BK has some haters. I love BK. BK got tagged or got dunked on by somebody on Twitter named Kilkenny, and I got tagged in it, and I didn't care. I'll defend BK, not to the death, but I'll defend BK. Like
I'm
BK
team
is our
BK.
guy.
I'm team BK too.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we had to go to war for BK, it's kind of one of those things like it's like fucking NATO. Like maybe we didn't start it.
Yep,
Yeah, we got to go blindly have to go to war for BK. He's one of those guys for us. If DGen needs therapy with you and BK, maybe DGen is the issue. Steak, hope you feel better, bro. Soup and meds. Yeah, not a great time to get sick. Steak.
So upset. I am kind of upset. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I will tell you from this, I got a 64 sleep score last night. My dog woke up 4 times in the middle of the night. I figure when I get worn down, it's typically when I travel or when I'm sleeping like shit. I actually thought I was going to get sick. I felt like it like coming and then not going probably twice this week. So I'm going to knock on wood, but it wouldn't surprise me if I too got sick. Going to the Nebraska-Cincy game today. I'm so fucking hyped. Go Big Red. Skurs by 90. Absolutely love that. Anybody else going to be boots on ground, by the way? That's fucking awesome.
Going to Baylor.
Who is?
Yes.
Bro, he's going to Auburn, Baylor?
I love our chat, dude. I love our chat. Our chat knows ball, and they're always somewhere.
What's up, bud, man? What's up, everybody? Good to be with you guys on a college football. I almost said Thursday. So Steak and I were going to record tomorrow. I think if Steak's getting sick, we're going to most likely shut it down. We are going to do our best bets college football video that we put on for week 0 on the YouTube channel. And we also had our football futures on there, which thank you guys for the feedback and everything. That was awesome. And I say in the beginning of the stream, we have to do the core bullshit of telling you to smash the like button and the subscribe. A lot of likes on there. You guys are listening. We appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube right now, hit subscribe to the channel, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, we would appreciate if you came over to Twitch or YouTube. And if you're in Twitch, make sure you follow the page. All right, enough of the corp nonsense. Scambeezy gifted a sub to.
Was their hangman redeemed?
Dude, I was going to fucking acknowledge it. I was going to acknowledge it. I'm not hiding away from fucking hangman. I'm just not. By the way,
that's not DJ and BK here. If you say so, you say so.
Snowman yesterday on the on Happy Hour with Stump the Snowman. I thought that was a lot of fun. People in the chat liked it. They said we got to run it back. Absolutely, that was excellent. We'll do that again. Thank you to Snowman. Make sure mods, can we get a shout out to Snowman's channel? I know he goes live I think right after us, so which is great. I'm not gonna be able to tune in too much today. I have some shit to do in the afternoon. Oh, I got a lot of corp going on right now. It's not the best time with football gearing up, but we'll manage. Saturday, I have my Saturday cleared, dude. I have my Saturday cleared. I'm just gonna sit and watch football the entire fucking day. And you know what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be taking notes because, in my opinion, week 1, week 0 is near impossible to try to cap these games when you haven't seen these teams play. But we're going to take notes and we're going to lean into it. And all we're going to do every week in college football is we're going to try to get better. All right. We're going to try to win some fucking bets, winning units as a unit. That was the old saying for the DGen Familia. And we're going to get back to it. All right. Yes. Taking notes and naps. Yes, sir. Go Pokes. Sorsby over yards is a whale. Ooh, what's up, Tiny in the Twitch chat? All right. We'll play a little hangman redeemed by Auto Gelato. Steak. You got anyone?
Do you want me to have someone or do you want to have someone?
Where the fuck is my marker? There's no snare in my headphones. Somebody saying I look like Ace Ventura today actually kicks so much fucking ass.
Hold on, I have a funny one that I think will be hard too. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna send it to you. It's really funny.
Quantitative, no way, dude. This is lopsided.
I know. I'm getting scared. I trust quantitative with my life. Like if we were on a bridge and quantitative said jump, I'm jumping. But I haven't seen a goddamn person on Boise State.
I've talked about that. I thought it was absolutely bizarre. Okay, let's do. Did you send me one?
Yeah, I want your approval though, and then I'll give the clue.
Okay, but I just want you to know, there's 2 of the same letters in the first name, 2 of the same letters in the last name.
But hard, not like just that common household name. Change
Okay.
it. Do a
No,
different
no,
one.
no, no, no. You know what? This is good. This is good because maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I didn't think Aurelius Ben was going to be that difficult. You were right. Everybody said that was very hard. All right, guys. What's the clue?
Former player from a team that plays tonight. Also made the NFL.
Man, is it? You know what? L ball knowledge. By the way, here we go. Former player on a team that plays tonight. I don't know what team he's on. I mean, I remember the team he got drafted by, but I don't remember the college he was on.
No O. Suck it, fat girls.
Suck it, bitch.
E.
Uh-huh.
A. No A. Suck it, Snide.
It is good when you have a non-A.
C.
Nope.
Suck it, Jesus. R. Good job, Jet Broseph. T. Really good job, Wolfie Wesson. I.
That might do it.
G.
Yep.
Kenny Britt. There we go. DC Bets.
Corpus fuck. If someone in Cord, let me know DJ's favorites play so I can fade. Where does this Hovey fucking energy come from? This guy just always looking to fade my plays. I hope I put you in piss, Hovey. The thing I like about Hovey the most is he's blue collar, so I got to give him some level of respect. But I'll tell you, this motherfucker, I want to stuff him in a locker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where'd he go? Did he go to Rutgers?
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
Yeah. No. Good job.
Yeah, that's right. I guess I did know where he went. All right, that's Hangman for the day. No more distractions, please. All right, no more distractions. We have to really lock in. All right, I need everybody to focus. I need everybody to shift their attention, okay, to the Saturday slate. We've talked Thursday. We talked Friday. We talked more of it yesterday with Snowman. We will touch on it. Obviously, it's important. There are games tonight that are kicking off. I've got to play in the USF game I'll talk to you about. I know everybody's on USF. I see it. Sharp's on it. Contrarian's on it. I don't know if the squares are on it, but everybody I know is on USF. We'll talk about it. But we got to start digging into Saturday. All right. Week 1 kickoff. It's upon us. Akron plus 5.5. Yeah, I got fucking Cam money sending me texts when the stream's on. Hey, I got my POD sends me a novel write-up for the Akron over. I'm like, motherfucker, can you not put it in the chat and share it with everybody? That'd be great. Let's get to it. Pulling up Pickett right now.
You got people sending you fucking insider information and you're upset about it. You can send it to me next time, Cam.
Whoa. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I said what I meant.
Why wouldn't you share it in the chat?
I can't wait to talk about Saturday and not talk about whatever we're talking about.
Yeah. Do you and I just want to talk about it in text message on the side like Cam money does, who you're defending, or do you want to talk about it with everybody else because we're men of the people?
I want all of Cam money's insider information.
You do, right? Meaning you don't want him to just send it to me. You want him to put it in the chat and share it.
No, I want it sent directly to me.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. All right, here we go. Let's get into it without further ado. Saturday. Oh, man, Ohio Rutgers. I can't wait to talk about that one again. All right. Duke. Can you imagine I got Duke under 6.5 wins if they go down to Elon? That'd be great. Little in-state rivalry there, too. Dum, 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 dum. There's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. We will talk Friday a little bit later. Don't know if we're going to stream tomorrow, but we are going to put out our best bets video. All right, here we go. If you're new to the board review, please share and contribute if you have any thoughts, opinions, perspective, angles, feedback, trends. All right, we're in this together. Gatekeeping is crazy. Thank you, Snide. First game up, Texas and the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm seeing on Hard Rock, according to Pickett, that this is down to 1.5. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of money coming in on Texas. Jeremiah Smith TD minus 103 to the under on Play a Profit X. Is it just Profit X or is it Play a Profit X?
I think it's Profit X. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the Twitter's Play Profit X.
Did it used to be Play a Profit X?
I don't know.
Am I making that up? Maybe I'm making that up. This game Saturday, I want to bet on so fucking bad, but I have no idea where to put my money because I am a believer in Texas and Arch Manning. I just am. And I can't even really give you a good reason as to why. I'm also not super high on Ohio State just yet, but I still do respect them and the talent they bring in year after year. And I might be wrong about Julian saying. Julian's saying he throws a nice ball. That's all I got to tell you. Remember, if you're watching this game and you don't know anything about Julian saying, and when you see Julian saying throw a nice ball, I want you to remember, oh, DJen told me that because he took the time out of his day to watch the fucking spring game so he can share this information. All right. Watch Julian saying he throws a nice ball. Tiny hands, not a big guy, not intimidating. Is he the guy for Ohio State to take him to the national championship? I don't think so. But can they beat Texas week 1 in the shoe? Dave Portnoy ban? Talk to me, Steak. I know you like the Buckeyes.
Oh, okay. I apologize to anyone who heard me say this yesterday at the happy hour. I'm hearing a lot about like, oh, how can you bet Julian Sayin or expect anything from Julian Sayin? You've never seen him play. And I think what's kind of starting to annoy me is like, bro, Arch Manning hasn't put that much tape out in college football. He has less than 1,000 yards in his career. And don't get me wrong, when he's out there, he looks solid. And it's not that I think Arch Manning is going to suck. I just think if his name wasn't Arch Manning, everyone wouldn't be so confident that he's just going to be absolutely fucking amazing. And if Julian's saying you need to see more from Julian Sayin, then I think it's fair to get to say I need to see more from Arch Manning. Here's the difference. Arch Manning doesn't have Jeremiah Smith. Jeremiah Smith, literally, you say whatever you want when I say this sentence, could end up being the best college football wide receiver ever. That's how fucking good Jeremiah Smith is. And Carnell Tate is amazing too. And as I said yesterday, when I asked Snowman, I personally believe Ohio State has the best defensive player in the country too, Caleb Downs. So yeah, I understand. There's a chance Texas whoops that ass. I will spend my money trying to figure out. Someone in the chat yesterday said, will you be surprised if Texas goes up 2 scores immediately, 14-0? No, I won't be surprised, but I will never regret betting Ohio State in the shoe while I think they're being overlooked. And I think they're being overlooked because of the quarterback, which I understand, but this team won a national championship with Will Howard. And I don't care how you feel about Will Howard. He performed great in the playoff, but he's about as mid as they come. And I absolutely think Julian Sayin can win this game.
Okay. I'm going to address a few comments, but well said. DJ betting on if a guy is hot or intimidating always gets me. Listen, I want to make it very clear. I'm not betting on if a guy is hot. Intimidating? Yeah. I like my players to be a little intimidating. Listen, there's a quarterback by the name of Dane Christ who played quarterback at Notre Dame. This guy, good looking dude, like not quite on Brady Quinn's level, but good looking dude. He fucking sucked. Okay. But there comes a time when you just look at someone like a Daniel Jones and you can just tell there's nothing in those eyes. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. Look at Johnny Manziel. I don't think Johnny Manziel's got, but that is a swaggy motherfucker. I just want to ask you.
Kind of looks Will Howardish.
Look at those eyes.
You'll be amazed how quickly Jeremiah Smith can make a guy like that look like fucking Joe Burrow.
Listen, it's not what I'm
real handsome. He gets real handsome when fucking Jeremiah Smith has 200 yards receiving.
Yeah. First drive punt. I love that.
Oh, Crutch took that on both sides, and I love that too.
I love it. I wanted to take the first quarter under as my POD or the first half under until everybody told me, DJ, and everybody's on this under. I'm looking at it right now. It did get bet down from 50.5 all the way down to 47.5. 3 points.
Yeah. I'll pass respectfully.
Not quite on Brady Quinn's level, but good looking dude. Guy actually looks identical to Will. Yeah. Babyface can mean 2 things. Soft or an assassin. Well said. Well said. And listen, that's why I wanted to watch some fucking tape. He's got assassin potential. What state is he from?
The right guys around him to be an assassin, that's for sure.
What does Ohio State's running back room look like? Phenomenal question. Steak, do you know?
No, it's a really good question. I know.
Hey, we got a lot of Ohio guys in our chat and in our following. Can I get an exact score POD? You know what? I'm starting to see this. I think this game is under all the way, and then there's like a bad beat at some point. I see this as 30-24. I don't know who's got 30, though.
James Peoples Donaldson. Alex Lewandowski knows ball, by the way. I think he came over here from the owner's box chat, if I'm not mistaken. He's in the Discord, and he knows ball.
Love it. I love it. We appreciate anybody in here who knows ball and just contributes. And if you can't contribute, just hanging out in your cubicle, working, grinding your ass off and still listening to us. And
yeah, dude, CJ Donaldson. I remember him from West Virginia. He's a big old boy. That motherfucker might be 240.
There's no way DJ Donnie is here. Oh, he's in here telling me I'm not locked, and now he's talking about the fucking Jets' new uniforms when we literally just got started on the college football slate. 27, 23 bucks.
This is so true what Royal said. You're gonna love this guy. If CJ Donaldson posts one picture with his shirt off, you're gonna be betting his yards over for the rest of the season while posting that picture with his shirt off.
Have you seen Michael Pittman, by the way? You seen Mike Pittman, running back for the Bucks?
Yes, I've seen Mike Pittman.
Probably one of the biggest, scariest guy. Not biggest, but like the biceps are scary. That motherfucker was not that great of a running back. I just want to make sure people understand it's not all I care about. Okay.
Yeah, Odd Estimate just got waived by the Broncos. You care to comment on that?
I'm starting to think that the Broncos don't know ball, but let's hope RJ Harvey is that guy.
Yeah.
Did you see his touchdown that he scored in preseason against the Saints?
No.
It was from like the 8-yard line. It was shifty. He broke like 3 tackles.
Damn, 8-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that's hard to do as a running back.
Preseason.
That's hard to do as a running back.
Saints?
That's hard to do as a running back. Who am I looking up? CJ Donaldson?
Yeah.
So this is the guy from West Virginia. Oh man, he's from Miami, Florida. I love it.
Big old boy. Big old boy.
Oh, I love it already. He looks like a bad motherfucker. Yeah, I like this guy. Wait, so he played running back at West Virginia last year, or he was like on the
running
bench?
back at West Virginia last year.
He's got 163 carries, 734 yards, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. Maybe he's more of a rumbling, bumbling, stumbling kind of guy. Okay. We don't have to spend
4.5 yards every carry. You get a first down every drive.
All right. Here's all I'm going to say. It could be a little chalky year with Texas being as good as advertised. I really see that happening. I can't fade them. I like the under. I don't like getting it 3 points late. I don't. I'm going to try to be a little bit better about that. Unless I really like the read, then I don't care if I'm late to the party. I'll take it regardless. Steak, what's your official play on this game?
Ohio State money line.
Ohio State money line. All right. Good luck. I only saw one score prediction, by the way, and it was 27-23 bucks. I mean, I'm not going to tell you.
That's about where I'm at.
Okay. All right. So you don't have a real strong read on the over or the under?
No.
Okay. All right.
Lean over, to be completely honest with you.
Yep. Incredible Pop Warner coach talk from Steak. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I think I'd be a really good Pop Warner coach.
Oh yeah, you'd be so nice. You wouldn't make the players run sprints. You know, if someone's got like a cramp, you tell them to maybe go home, get a massage envy gift card. You know, like you would just.
What's that shit Denzel says about water? I would say the opposite. Remember the Titans where he's talking about water?
Yeah. You know what? I actually hate that from coaches, and that happened to me when I was getting my ass kicked.
I think it's stupid.
As a sophomore, you're playing scout team against the first team on varsity, getting killed drive after drive, and your coaches want to be tough and don't let you get water. I'm like, bro, I'm thirsty. Can you just get water? There's nothing tough about not giving somebody water, especially in the fucking Florida heat. Let me tell you, that does not build character if you're a coach out there. So I'm kind of with you on that. Although you're too nice. You're too soft.
Enjoy the lawsuit when I die, coach.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be a good comeback. Okay. We had a bunch of other games at noon. Did you know we were given a POD yesterday when I was on what fucking it was Owner's Box. I was on 3 streams yesterday, man. I was gassed. Slept like shit too, but we're grinded. Southern Miss. I think Sura or
Southern Miss. Sura like Southern Miss?
I'm almost positive.
Fuck, Sura. God damn it.
Fade that motherfucker.
I'm fading it. I don't like it at all. But is that the game we're talking about right now?
Well, I just looked at the noon slate on covers, and this is what came up first. Kent State and Merrimack, we're going to pass on that. Purdue, Ball State, we're probably going to pass on that. So I was thinking Southern Miss and Mississippi State was something. Nobody likes this Mississippi State team this year.
Nobody likes Mississippi State any year. They're the cellar dwellers of the SEC. Even
fuck you, DJ, taking away my sub. All love, sir. All love. But hey, if we're gonna go against each other, at least somebody wins. That's the beauty of it. What games did we talk about already? Too many to name. Just kidding. Texas, Ohio State. Dak Prescott, you. Yep. I love Mississippi State's running back. Listen, my thing about Mississippi State, I hate that fucking cowbell. I hate that cowbell. I got no read in this game, none. But you don't agree with Sura because you're concerned that nobody likes Mississippi State this year. Is that
Well,
correct?
I know I'm not concerned. I know no one likes Mississippi State. No one likes Mississippi State. I don't know a soul that would lay 2 touchdowns with Mississippi State. But what I think is more concerning is this is literally the most hyped Southern Miss team ever. Probably someone's going to go back in time and prove me wrong, but it's one of the most hyped Southern Miss teams in a while. They got Charles Huff from Marshall. I'm not saying he's on the level of Kurt Signetti because he's not, but it's Kurt Signetti-ish because he brought his whole fucking team over here. And he did turn Marshall around, not to pour salt in the wound, but they beat Notre Dame, made some bowl games, had some winning seasons. He did really, really good at Marshall. And he brought his whole team, and people are really, really hyped about Southern Miss this year. No one likes Mississippi State, man. I mean, I watched the Netflix documentary. They were kind of the joke of the whole thing. I, for one, and this is just me being probably soft and nice, I find the coach hard not to root for. Like, he was honestly, and maybe it's because he was the loser, one of the most likable coaches in the whole show, in my opinion, with Shane Beamer. I really like Shane Beamer, which is crazy to say as a Gators fan, but I just think he's awesome. I think his name's Jeff Libby or something like that.
Jeff
and he's
Lebby.
the guy I'm rooting for. I think he's a guy that will eventually have success to some degree. So yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I think Mississippi State dog walks this Southern Miss team.
I remember looking into Jeff Lebby because he went to, was this the year? I want to say, I'm looking at his Wikipedia right now, Steak. If this math adds up, he was the offensive coordinator for Oklahoma in 2022 to 2023. And part of our reason that we liked Oklahoma that year was because Dylan Gabriel had played at UCF and Lebby had coached at UCF.
Yeah.
So there was that chemistry already. I like Lebby's resume. I mean, he was there for a year. So he was at Mississippi State last year. He was 2-10. Okay, understood. He looks like a big friendly guy, probably fun to crack a fucking 12-pack of Bush Light with, not Bush Apple, Bush Light. Probably likes NASCAR. I'm okay with that. I'm not into NASCAR, but got no problem if other people are into NASCAR. I see where your head's at. They opened 14. Southern Miss is the sharp play. They're down to 12.5.
Yeah.
Southern Miss is down to 12.5. Okay, we can move on, but I think that's worth talking about. Let's keep moving. Marshall isn't FBS. That's why I'm on them. Marshall isn't FBS. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes. Yeah, don't get caught in the chat conversation. That's something I would do.
Fair enough. Maryland minus 14.5 at home against FAU. You got anything on this one?
Not really. We could dig though. We're good at digging, but I don't have much.
Well, here's what I think. Let's go through the games that are worth talking about. If we can skip the ones that might not be, and then we'll go back and we'll dig if there's anything that we didn't do.
Okay. You didn't mention Tennessee Syracuse yet.
Well, I fucking haven't gotten there, have I?
What's at noon? I don't know.
Well, I'm making my way down. I'm using and again, I'm just using covers. I'm not using Pickett because Pickett syncs to whatever book you've gotten. It's only giving me Hard Rock. So we'll go off this for just for the kind of the display, I guess you could say. Pitt, no, we don't need to talk about Navy. How about Tulane and Northwestern? Is that an interesting game to talk about?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really want to talk about Syracuse, but go ahead. Give me something about Tulane.
Well, do you know who the quarterback for Tulane is? You remember Darian Mensah got $1 bajillion to go to Duke?
I do know. You told me. It's cheating. So I'm going to pretend I'm not cheating. I didn't know who the quarterback for Tulane is.
Okay, it's Jake Retzlaff.
Yep.
Do you know who the quarterback for Northwestern is?
No.
Preston Stone from SMU.
I like Preston Stone. Preston Stone seems like a Northwestern guy.
Kind of does.
What's going on? This is Al Ball knowing. What's the coaching situation at Northwestern? It's not still Pat Fitzgerald, is it?
No, it's not. But it's a guy that's been there for a few years. I forget his name.
He's like suing the school or something. There was a really weird falling out there. Who is the coach at Northwestern now?
Let's look up a little Northwestern football preview.
Bet Syracuse before I took off on the tarmac. Yeah. Pat Fitzgerald. Oh, he won his lawsuit. Nice. No shit. Placed him for the hazing scandal. That's right. Wow, he won his lawsuit. Good for him. I wanted Notre Dame to hire Pat Fitzgerald or Kyle Whittingham when their coaching search came up. David Braun.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Actually, that's not at all what I would have guessed.
I
know they got their running back Cam Porter, and they have George Karlaftis' little brother.
Nope.
Yeah, he transferred from Purdue.
Dilly says BYU wasn't good because of Retzloff. It was because of the defense. Give me Northwestern. I would push back on that a little bit. I love the defense of BYU. I really did. Form tackling really gets me going, and those guys tackled really well. But I thought Retzlaff was a playmaker.
I thought he was okay. I think I get to say this because I'm Jewish, fully Jewish, by the way, for anyone who questions me. I don't think Tulane is the spot for the fucking Jewish kid to go play.
You're wrong.
I don't think
you're wrong.
I don't think it's a good fit at all.
You want me to tell you why you're wrong?
Yeah, sure.
I learned this about 5 to 6 years ago living in New York. You would not believe how many Jewish people came from Tulane.
I would not believe that. That shocks me.
I didn't know that. And I know why you're saying that. It seems like such a weird fit. Somebody in the chat can back it up. Massive Jewish population at Tulane. It is. It is the southern, it's like the southern Jewish go-to college. I'm Jewish and I went to Tulane. I can vouch as a Jewish kid from New Jersey. Easy puck nose ball. Yep. A lot of Jewish kids in the Northeast when they want to go down south and have themselves a good old time. Tulane.
Well, I wouldn't argue. To be fair, I trusted you the second you said that. That'd be a crazy thing to say if it not.
No, I know, but I just want you. I don't want you to like use that into your capping of like this is a weird fit. It's not going to work out. It's actually a great place for a guy to Jewish guy to go from BYU.
John Summerall from Tulane is 32-9 in his 4 years. Guy's a winner. And then he lost his quarterback and he went out and got another one.
I like Retzloff, man.
As a Jewish person, I feel like I have to say I do, but I'll be honest with you. I like what Northwestern has going on more.
You do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. 45.5 under.
I think Northwestern unders feel really obvious.
I was going to say
I'm showing 46.5. No one believes me ever. Special K. No one believes me. I have to literally prove it.
Believes you about what?
That I'm fully Jewish.
47.5 bet down to 46. 7 bet down to 6.
20.5 would be my guess, Lewandowski, just doing quick math.
What, team total?
Yeah.
I don't know that I like that. Northwestern. Here's the thing about Northwestern. I think Northwestern is the kind of team that can play good teams well in the right setting, like in their stadium, or if like they're go to Maryland or something. I don't know that I really see Northwestern having much success in Tulane. Don't they play in a dome? Do they play in the Superdome?
No. Wait, do they? Is the Superdome called Bowman Stadium? I don't think so.
Matzo ball soup fucks, yeah.
Yeah, matzo ball soup's delicious.
Yeah, it's good. I've never had
be made by a Jewish grandma though.
No, they don't play in the Superdome. Okay, so they have their own stadium and it is a dome. Isn't it a dome?
I don't know about that.
I thought they played the dome.
Like it is.
No, they have their own on campus, not a dome. Thank you, Matt. I don't think it's dome. Okay, I thought it was a dome. I feel like I've seen a Tulane home game recently, and it was a really good atmosphere. I had a bet on it, and I lost.
Yeah, dude. Tulane fucks. I kind of thought it was weird. I just wonder how much money do you think they paid Jake Retzlaff?
Yeah, he was thought of as like a pretty good quarterback, wasn't he? I mean, I know people in this chat have their opinions on him, but I think your average person would want to go out and pay to get him. So I don't really know. Not $8 million.
Not $8 million, but $8 million for Darren Mintz is crazy. Duke's crazy. It's a big old
4. All right, hold on. Let's look at something real quick here. Northwestern last season, the road games they played. Okay, this is what I'm getting at. When you think of Northwestern, I just said this. At Maryland, they beat the fucking crap out of them, 37-10. They play a team like Duke. At home, 26-20, 2 overtimes. They got to go on the road to Purdue. They win 26-20 in overtime. But Steak, what about when Northwestern went to an unfamiliar place like former Pac-12, the Washington Huskies? What do you think they did there?
Got it. Their ass kicked.
24-5.
5. Jesus.
I think Northwestern is in some fucking trouble going to a place like Tulane. They don't know Louisiana. Will Rogers is so bad too. Is Will Rogers their quarterback?
Will Rogers was the quarterback at Washington, but obviously he's not anymore. It's Jamal Williams.
What does this mean? Are we still live? Can somebody help out Connor in the YouTube chat? Yeah, we're live. DJ, what's good? Hello, Chewy. I mean, I'm balls deep in a fucking cell job right now, but good to see you. USF easily the
watch how you talk to Chewy.
What are you talking about?
You watch how you talk to Chewy.
I treat everybody the same and with respect. I'm balls deep. My mom could walk in right now.
Hey, Chewy, how you doing?
Hey, Chewy. Hi. How are you, Chewy? This fucking guy. Preferential treatment. That's what Steak's all about. I like Tulane. Sorry.
As of right now, I like Northwestern. No bets placed yet, though.
I'm going to go with Northwestern, maybe team total under. I'll get real fucking cute. Unfamiliar territory. Northwestern does not thrive in Louisiana. That's my analysis. All right, let's talk a real fun game here. Tennessee and Syracuse. Steak, I told you that I kind of had a little bit of a thing for Syracuse because I like Steve Angeli, former quarterback of Notre Dame. You and I were at the Orange Bowl when Penn State was really kind of dominating that game against Notre Dame. Riley Leonard was playing like shit. He got hurt right before the halftime. And Jelly comes in there for Notre Dame. We told the fucking section, we said, nobody panic. And Jelly's fine. And Jelly's fine. He put a drive together, was accurate as shit. Massive field goal right before halftime. Huge reason Notre Dame won that game, went to the national championship. He leaves. Quarterback competition at Notre Dame. He's now at Syracuse. Syracuse loses everybody, but they got Steve. They got their coach still. I think his name is Fran Brown. Now they're opening up against Tennessee, 14-point dogs. I would have loved Syracuse, but do you know what I'm going to tell you?
Nobody likes Tennessee.
Well, not necessarily, but that's what I'm going to get at. You sent me a tweet the other day. Do you remember the tweet you sent me?
Yeah, everybody picked Syracuse.
Everybody picked Syracuse.
Of course.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Whoa.
The worst thing happened this offseason. Name a team who had a worse thing happen. Their 5-star quarterback got into a fucking NIL contract dispute, and not even like on time. He did it super late. Then he transferred to UCLA. So you swapped out quarterbacks at UCLA, which you never would have wanted to do. And you ended up with Joey fucking Aguilar from Appalachian State. Nobody likes Tennessee. I'm sorry, but if you like Syracuse, I just want you to at least prepare yourself for when this game is 21-0 and you see how much fucking better, stronger, and faster Tennessee is. You might regret that pick very, very quickly. And for me, this game is in fucking the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Syracuse is going to have a hard time, dude, playing Tennessee in Atlanta. I got to be honest with you. I think they're going to be really, really bad, and I think Tennessee might fucking stomp out this team.
The one thing I will give Syracuse, Tennessee last year, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they have a really good defense?
They had a good defense. They had a good running game.
Mm-hmm.
Nico, in my opinion, was underwhelming, but people thought he'd take a big step this year too. He was a 5-star kid. He did lead a fucking school to the playoffs that had pretty minimal success for the last 30 years, 25 years. One good year with Hendon Hooker is all I can really recall for Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And even that year wasn't championship level.
Yeah, here are the splits on Pickett. But as we've said, man, we don't know that Pickett users are the ones we want to be fading. I mean, people making their wagers on this game right now are probably a little bit smarter than the average foe. Yeah. I don't know why I said foe, the average person.
But that shows that Tennessee is public.
Yeah, but I thought this was really interesting. Again, I'll show it up. You sent me this graphic, and I could not believe clean sweep, 5-0 picks on Syracuse. I was really, really surprised.
And you know how you know that those people are a little public brained? They all have Georgia Tech. They all have Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
They all have Bama.
Yeah, like all these aren't going to lose, just to be clear.
No, of course not. I'm just saying that is a pretty public graphic.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. And I was a little surprised. I thought more people would be on Tennessee.
What's
but
the name of that account DC's asking?
I don't even fucking know. It is NCAAF Nation. Oh, they follow us. Oh, they follow like 50,000 people, so never mind. We're not special. What's that?
1 in 50,000.
It's true. Okay. Well, now that you put it that way, you're not going to always change my mind. You're not going to always persuade me or influence me. I'm starting to remember that Tennessee had a pretty decent defense. I wonder how many of those guys are getting back. Fuck, I don't have my magazine or my magnifying glass on me. Anybody know about Tennessee's defense? I am wondering, as much as I like Angeli, it would be a rough first game for him in Syracuse with all new faces, playing a team like Tennessee and that's disrespected. I don't know how their offense is going to do, but I'm starting to think that Tennessee's defense might put on a fucking masterclass in a clinic.
We know James Pierce is gone. 6 out of 11 coming back.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're gonna.
Okay. I got a POD.
I want to be very clear, Special K. I agree, and I believe that he will be asked, but
yeah,
it doesn't mean a lot to me against Syracuse.
Special K. I don't want to bet on Joey Aguilar. I don't know anything about the kid. I want to wait and see. But I do remember Tennessee's defense was pretty good. They got some big fucking Samoans, and I love that shit. That's why I like Utah and BYU. Yes, that's it. As much as I love, and it pains me to do this to Steve Angeli, I'm going to do it. First POD for me. Syracuse team total under. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep moving. How are we doing, by the way, tempo and pace? Are we fine? Do we need to pick it up?
I think we're doing pretty good. It's not even 11 yet.
Chat. By the way, what a great balance in the chat right now. We have 100 on Twitch. We have 50 on YouTube. There's a couple hundred in and out on Twitter. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you. By the way, the chat's buzzing. You guys have been locked in. Go ahead.
Wouldn't kill you to chat a little bit more, though, YouTube. You're getting absolute shit on my Twitch in the chat.
You are. Twitch is buzzing today. Twitch is on fire. It's been great. Appreciate you guys. Chewy says Colorado spread on Friday. We'll go back to that. All right. Talk to me about what do we know about Kentucky this year?
We know they're going to be really bad. I'm more excited to talk about Toledo in this game. Do you notice on that graphic how everyone had Toledo?
No. Oops. Hold on. I lost the graphic. I found the graphic. Everybody has Toledo? Yeah. Oh, shit, they do.
Want some interesting things about Toledo?
I'm honestly, like, there's nothing more I want right now than to hear some interesting things about Toledo. Go ahead.
I know you're not being sarcastic. Makes me happy. They haven't had a losing season in 15 years. They returned a quarterback, Tucker Gleason, who had 4,000 yards last year. They beat Mississippi State last year 41-17. Like, I understand beating Mississippi State, not that impressive. Beating them 41-17 is. They also beat Pittsburgh in a bowl game, Eli Holstein, which I think is fucking impressive. And they're very good. They're very good, and they're returning a lot of players. And Kentucky is epically bad, and I think they lost everybody. I know they lost Dane Key to Nebraska. What did Zach Calzado as a Kentucky QB?
Zach Calzado, where did he come from?
No, I cannot.
Some team with the color red.
Take a good guess. I'm going to Google him. Never was going to guess that. If it's
the fuck is UIW?
Incarnate Ward or no. Is that right?
He was a freshman when Burrow won the Heisman. Oh
Incarnate Ward, yeah. He also went to Auburn, yeah. And he's named the starting quarterback, Zach Calzada. Should we get eyes on him?
Yeah. This is the quarterback for Kentucky.
This is the quarterback for Kentucky.
All right, let's go. Zach.
Tucker Gleason is a dog, yeah.
This guy looks mischievous. This is the kind of guy that will say, "Hey, man, can I borrow your car?" Then you just never hear from him again. You know what? I kind of like that in my quarterbacks.
Yeah, I know.
Got a bad boy look to him.
Yeah, he does. Kind of looks like it slipped something in your girl's drink.
Yep. I wouldn't go that far.
No,
Fun fact, I am from Toledo. Very fun.
it is a fun fact.
Guy sells weed pens. Yep. That guy sold me Fent. Sure.
Yeah,
Calzada was originally started some for the Aggies. Play with my
yeah. There's
boy.
a picture here in a Texas A&M fucking
Look at this.
jersey.
Look at this. That's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying. You need guys on your team with a couple screws loose, okay, but not too loose, not all the way off the deep end. But like, I had a friend. He was a total fucking nut job, and when we went on a friend's boat, he just like would climb off the front of it and hang on the front of it. It's like, what are you doing? You fall off, you're gonna get in real big trouble. But it's entertaining, you know. Guy's a nut job. You want a little nut job. I like this guy. You know what I think he's gonna do? I think he's gonna go out there, and I think he's gonna put on a fucking show. Because why not? You're Kentucky. Nobody cares. Nobody gives two shits about Kentucky this year. Who is betting on Kentucky this year? Has anybody seen a Kentucky over win total?
No, definitely not, dude. Nobody's betting on Kentucky.
And the sharps don't like it either. See, there's got to be something that we monitor, guys, and it's fucking steam. Which way are these lines moving? I'm really curious to know how it fared in week 0. I'm not sure. It was with 5-game small sample size. Not that I care too much, and I'm not dictating or making my wagers based off of this entirely. But they open 11.5. They're down to 9. Key number of 10. I like it.
50 new players
For who?
for Kentucky.
If Ryan Surra, you still in here? Ryan Surra is going to get the fucking heebie-jeebies listening to that. That's just how it is nowadays. Just how it is. 50 new players for teams. I mean, what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to fucking cap that shit? All I can do is look into the eyes of this quarterback, Zach Calzada, and I'm going to say, this guy's going to go out there, play loose, got nothing to lose, with a team with no expectations, and maybe they skull fuck. In fact, my brother plays for Toledo, and I think Toledo might give them a run for their money. Toledo is very motivated for sure. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
I love the chat. Love the chat.
Do you want to say what I'm gonna say?
No.
Okay. Nothing against Pip Talk. Nothing against anybody. But when we get nuggets like this, how many times do they hit?
Oh, always wrong. Yeah, always wrong. Yeah, nothing against you, Pip Talk. Every bit of insider information I've ever gotten has probably lost me, I'd say, combined like a Toyota Camry, and I'm talking like a new one. Anytime someone tells me some type of insider information, I remember one time my boys, and DJ, and you know this guy because you went for a bachelor party, but remember my friend who used to be the GM of 11, the club in Miami?
Yeah, he got me in one time.
He used to text me and say, like, yo, the Milwaukee Bucks fucking partied hard last night. Like, Dame was partying there. They were hammered. Like, you should fucking bet the Miami Heat tomorrow, and then the Bucks will win by 30.
Love that. Love that. Pip, thank you though. We appreciate it. You're a good dude in the community and in the chat. Again, nothing personal. We're not singling you out. This happens all the time with us. When somebody sent me something one time with like a women's college basketball team. It's like, oh, my sister plays or something, and they're all sick and blah 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 blah. Take the opposite team minus 17, and then they fucking will lose outright. You know what I mean? So all these clowns betting USF plus 5.5 when they had over a month to lock in 8.5 or 7.5.
Alan, I need to know something though. Do you like Boise now at that number? Just honest question.
Alan doesn't care what he likes or doesn't like. It just bothers him what other people do and the bets other people make. I couldn't give a flying. If somebody else took fucking USF plus 3.5, 6 points late, I wouldn't give 2 flying fucks. The only thing I care about is when people take Tommy Fleetwood on Sunday.
Yeah.
But I understand he just won, so I'm not going to shit on it necessarily. But
yeah,
can't be betting Tommy Fleetwood with a lead. Although he did come through and he's been playing great golf. Happy for the guy.
Yep.
For sure. But if somebody wants to do it, who cares? And then what happens if they win by 17? Who cares? I like Boise, though. I like the over. I think the over is going to be my play. Anyways, let's keep moving. I think, dare I say, we're rocking and rolling? I feel like I should kind of bring that back.
No, I think we're rocking and rolling for sure.
If there was a casino near me, I'd go there immediately and play $200 in Wheel of Fortune right now. That's the kind of mood I'm in.
I would go to the Hard Rock so quickly if I wasn't fucking sick.
How is it 2025 and we don't have like a fucking bullet train that just gets us there in like 20
Well,
minutes?
they're working on it. They're working on
They're working on it.
Yeah.
If I was in charge, it would already be done, be built. Anyways, man, maybe it's good for society that it's not. I've never won in fucking Hard Rock in Tampa. All right, West Virginia. We're not going to talk about them. Boston College. Nope, we're not going to talk about them. Especially you ever got 4.5. I locked it 8.5 with FSU though. Good for you. All right. UConn 25.5. You realize that the whole stat comment was all to just set up to Alan let everybody know what number he got. Sharps love.
I don't know. Oh, yes,
Is
especially when I got 4.5. I locked 8.5 with USF.
Indiana minus 23.5. Is that a little short?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm not going to focus on that too much.
No, I've heard a lot of chatter about Marshall and Georgia, and we just mentioned there's an interesting stat about Georgia not covering their openers, but also Marshall just had the complete overhaul. Their coaches, what did we just say the Marshall coach was? Why am I drawing a blank?
No, you said it, not me.
We just fucking said it, dude. We just talked about it. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Southern Mississippi.
Where's the Marshall coach, Chad? Southern Mississippi. Thank you. And his whole team. And Georgia hasn't covered a fucking opening day spread, I think, in like 7 years. So here's my question to everyone. What did James Madison do in their first game of the year last year? Should I look it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that Q's total order? Sorry, Zan, man. I saw you, brother. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, Toby Valora says Georgia's got Gunnar Stockton taking over at QB, but they returned 9 of their top 10 defensive players, according to the guide. Marshall's about to get that. Thanks for coming. Check.
James Madison without Kurt Signetti opened up against Charlotte at Charlotte, and they won 30-7 and covered the spread.
The only thing about Georgia, in my opinion, is that they're like the sleeping giant coming into this year. You don't really hear anybody talking about Georgia winning shit. You saw that tweet I retweeted? I think Pickett tweeted it. They said a guy put a couple $100,000 on a bunch of different teams. He took Texas, he took Penn State, and he took one other team. But I was like, who's going to fuck this? Bama or Georgia? You know?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So what do you think?
I think in this game, I might lean Marshall. I see a lot of people like Georgia. I do actually like Georgia on the season. And I hate saying that as a Gators fan, but I don't like that they have that much talent and they're that good and nobody likes them because I guess no one likes Gunnar Stockton. Is that what we've determined? I didn't realize that going in. I thought people were kind of excited about him, but they're not. They don't like him, which I thought everyone at Georgia or her roots for Georgia was just excited to get rid of Carson Beck, which you know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I can tell you, I pretty much promise you I'm not playing this game.
Okay. Slim Smith gifted Jonesy was taking a sub bang. We appreciate you guys. Let's talk about Alabama FSU. You're a big Bama guy this year. Yeah. Florida State, man, how the mighty have fallen. It's got to be Norvell's got to be on the hot seat, right?
I don't think you can go 2-10 and not be on the hot seat.
Yeah. So you got Castellanos, right? The quarterback from Boston College going into this year. I like him. I like Castellanos. I don't know that I like anybody else on Florida State. I'm not sure how the recruiting classes have been. I don't know what they've done in the transfer portal. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not the biggest Mike Norvell guy. He's gotten some good talent to Florida State. He's had some success there. I'm not taking anything away from him necessarily, but it wouldn't surprise me if they just crashed and burned and they need a coaching overhaul. Bama 14. Is this game in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's cool that both teams are oddly, I'm not going to say they're in similar situations, but clearly Florida State is way worse than Bama. But Bama fans are livid after last year, So you got two fan bases that are like, all right, we got to get our shit together, And by that I mean, if FSU wins 8 games this season, their fan base should be content. If Bama wins 8 games this season, they're going to be even more pissed off. But this is a big game for both these schools. Bama 14 on the road feels like a lot of respect. And
do you know who the offensive coordinator for FSU is?
no.
Gus Malzahn.
God. Kind of like that.
Do you?
You don't? I like Malzahn. You don't like
I don't
Malzahn as an offensive coordinator?
They got Squirrel White from Tennessee.
It's supposed to rain. Wait, new stadium narrative? Florida State is a new. No. Oh, they must have renovated, maybe?
Renovated. I don't think it's new. It's definitely renovated.
Bama's going to put its foot in that fucking gas offensively. Yeah, I mean, you got Grubb. They got Grubb back. DeBoer and Grubb reunited from Washington. Grubb went to the Seahawks. That didn't work out. I don't hate Malzahn. But I also just wonder, like, this offense, is it really going to work in week one? Like, Bama should have some fucking dudes on defense.
I kind of thought, considering the fact that the Seminoles went 2-10 last year, that 13.5 was respect for FSU. But I think it's just because Ty Simpson hasn't started the game yet, and Bama finished the season last year the way they did. There's just no fucking shot you could convince me to take anything except Alabama in this game. I don't care how square it is or anything like that. There's no shot. I think Gus Malzahn and Tommy Castellanos sounds like a horrible mix, if I'm being honest.
Interesting. The best secondary in college football lives in Tuscaloosa.
Sorry to be this guy, but didn't Gus Malzahn coach KJ Jefferson? And there was like a bunch of expectations there, and they were fucking awful.
Yeah, but he coached him.
Yeah. I know what we say about. I'm out.
Also, look, I make so many bad bets, but I don't know who in the world was betting KJ Jefferson to win the Heisman. I don't think they watched KJ Jefferson play. I think everybody was just buying into, that type of quarterback with Malzahn. But again, Malzahn was a coach. He wasn't the offensive coordinator. So like this, I like this a little bit more where he just has to focus on the offense. And I think Castellanos, I mean, you say what you want, but I would rather have him than KJ Jefferson. I'm sorry. I'm fucking out on KJ Jefferson. That guy's body language sucked. You know what I think? I think this first half is going to be low scoring. This is going to be like a Kansas State, Iowa State first half. And then they're going to get going. I like the first half under in this game. Or I like Bama first half. Can't figure it out just yet.
Yeah, Tommy Castellanos just isn't good. He's not. He's mobile, but he's not good. And I think I'm out on him.
Okay.
I have a hard time seeing him have success against Alabama. I really do.
Fair. Very fair. I like Bama first half or the first half under. I'm going to put the first half under on my board right now. It might change. Okay, let's keep moving. Talked about
we got South Dakota, Iowa State a little bit, right?
Oh yeah. This is a big fade spot for Ohio State. I mean, if you're thinking about the travel and everything like that, and a look ahead. I'm not entirely sure, personally. Like, I get it. If you for example, I think it was Kev or someone that said they love fading Iowa State here. I totally understand it. There's a lot of things that make sense about it.
Let's be clear about Kev. He's anti-Rocco Becht. I think he's going to fade them all season.
Yeah, I'm just not there. I'm not there. Trying to see what this line was. If there's any no, it's not on. It's
15.5. Totals 47.5. South Dakota is one of the better FCS programs.
Yeah, I don't know. First game. I mean, dude, think about this though. Iowa State was an underdog in that game. They won a game they weren't expected to win. It was sloppy. It was ugly. They grinded it out. They're back, but like, I get it. Like, jet lag, this and that. I mean, they're fucking 20-year-old kids.
Yeah.
And it's going to be their home opener at Iowa State. And they're 1-0 in the Big 12. I think they're going to be jazzed up. And I'll also tell you this. I like some of those fucking play calls from Iowa State. You're going to put that against the South Dakota State defense on the road. That home crowd's going to be fired up. I can't get there with South Dakota State. Sorry, South Dakota. I can't get there with South Dakota. I like Iowa State, and I like their defense. I thought their defense was pretty good against Kansas State. So I don't know. I think everybody saw what Idaho did, or Idaho State in against UNLV, and they're probably going to be running the back schools like this. Makes all the sense in the world. And the books are giving you that hook. 14.5. Feels like bait to me. I like Iowa State.
I do too. I don't know if I'm playing it, but that's what I lean for sure.
Yeah. Iowa State team total over. Sure. Yeah. Unless you get a lead and then you just lean on it with Carson Edwards. Was that the running back? Because you don't want to open up the playbook too much because you got Iowa on deck.
Hansen? Talk about Hansen?
What did I say? Carson Edwards? Yeah, Hansen. Sorry. Carson Edwards. Who the fuck was that the guy from Purdue?
That's the dude from Purdue, the basketball player from Purdue. He was disgusting.
Want to be clear, I usually do not have a lot of success in week 1, all right? But I'm still going to press some fucking buttons because obviously I'm a degenerate who loves to gamble. Bet responsibly at all times, though. All right, let's keep moving.
UTSA has to be talked about.
Oh, that's my squad, dude.
Yeah, well,
I'm on their over win total. I'm on them to win the conference. Memphis, Arkansas, Oklahoma, nothing really here. Virginia, Coast Carolina, I got nothing in that game. What about you?
Wait, we're not. Wait, what game did you say? No, nothing. Sorry.
Where did you? Where is this game? I don't see it.
UTSA, Texas A&M.
I haven't gotten there yet. I don't.
7 o'clock. I thought we were at 7 for some reason.
No, we're close. We're close. We're at Iowa, Oklahoma. We're getting there. Arkansas State, Western Kentucky, Virginia, Florida. No, we're not doing that. Florida Long Island University is hilarious. North Dakota, Kansas State. Here we go. A&M, Texas A&M. How much do I put my money where my mouth is on UTSA?
Against Texas A&M, I certainly wouldn't. I think you could hit every bet you took with not even getting involved in this game. They're obviously going to lose. You want to get cute on the spread, I wouldn't recommend it. I actually like Texas A&M. This is the team with Owen McCown, right?
That's my guy.
And they returned almost every starting receiver as well, if I'm not mistaken. They were like horrible start to the season. Then they closed the season crazy. Flew out. It was either James Madison or Coastal Carolina, I forget. But they have a lot of hype too. I see why you like them, and I'm definitely not going to give you any shit for liking them at all. Wouldn't take them here.
Okay.
Why'd you write it down?
Because I'm going to bet them.
Oh, you are against Texas A&M?
Yeah.
God, if there was one bet in this whole week I could talk you off of, it would be that one.
Can't do it.
That's good. No problem. You have 2 days. You have two days. We'll see if you change your mind.
A&M's got Notre Dame on deck too. Who's this going to be? Marcel Reed?
Yeah.
The concern with UTSA is that they have a whole new defense. So the defense is going to be terrible, most likely. But their offense should be good.
This game, but if you bet UTSA, I'm betting Texas A&M. I'm just letting you know right now.
Let's go against each other. Fuck it.
I can't let you do that.
I might even just go over too. I mean, A&M is going to score.
Yeah.
The night game. UTSA's defense might actually be terrible, like UNLV week 1 terrible. So I like the over in that game. I'm either going to play the side or the over. Let's keep moving. If you bet UTSA, you hate money. See about that. Donate to the homeless.
Hey, is there a mod in here that can run a poll? UTSA plus 24, Texas A&M minus 24, and see what kind of action we get going on.
Your graphic has it right down the middle, or 3-2 Aggies.
Okay.
Not too lopsided. Wow, everybody's on Buffalo against Minnesota. You were kind of right about that one.
Yeah, well, I definitely was. I think I might play that Buffalo team total under instead of playing Minnesota spread, but one way or another, I'm doing it.
Fading Beeve?
No, I'm not fading Beeve. I actually made it very clear I liked Minnesota before Beeve posted Buffalo. However, I think Beeve might just be fading Minnesota.
That's fun. Yeah, okay. I like Victor Snow over receiving yards versus the Gophers. Okay, Lewandowski. I can't really do college player props. I don't think we can. Well, maybe we can on Underdog.
17.5 dead press.
All right. Okay, we got to talk about Clemson. Man, I was talking about this with Snowman when your laptop died yesterday. I'm a believer that Brian Kelly can win a national championship at LSU, but I'm just not believing that Nussmeier is really that guy. 57 does seem pretty high for a total. LSU and BK are terrible. We'll call him Brian Kelly. There's only one BK on the stream.
57 does not seem high.
You don't think so?
Not at all. No, not at all. It's two Heisman quarterbacks, two Heisman top 5 candidates at quarterback. 57 is not high. You got Byron Brown playing Maddox Madsen in the fucking total 62.5.
Oh, come on. Clemson is supposed to have one of the best defenses in college football.
For sure, but LSU isn't, and they all are both expected to score points. There's not a soul, I promise, that looks at that line and thinks, wow, I got to bet the under against Cade Klubnik versus Garrett Nussmeier. There's nothing you could say to convince me of that.
What was LSU USC last year? What was that, 27-23 game or something?
Yeah, but I bet you the total is in the 60s.
Okay. Well, I kind of like the under, and I kind of like Clemson. What
Yeah,
do you think?
Liking the under is a different story. I don't blame you there. I just don't think the total seems high.
Okay. Fair enough.
Total was, God, this fucking guy, Lewandowski, knows ball. 65.5 for USC, LSU, which, to be clear, that makes sense because LSU has a horrible defense. I'm sorry, USC has a horrible defense.
Open 56.5. Bet up to 57.5.
Dude, 107 on Twitch, 60 on YouTube. You guys love football.
Good.
You guys love football.
Good, Dave. If they weren't here, I'd be concerned. We should just fucking pack it up.
Run through the MLB board real quick just to test.
Justin 336 or no 33881 new follow. Welcome to the board review every weekday 10 a.m. Appreciate you. And we're gonna start recording a best bet video as well that we did last week for week 0. Keep a lookout for that. All right. What are you gonna do in this game? Anything?
Well, first I want you to guess how cheap the cheapest ticket is to this game.
$370.
Really good guess. $320 to walk in.
Use promo code DGen first time on SeatGeek. If you're going to any of these games, by the way, you get $20 off. That's promo code DGen. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot about our banner. We used to have a banner.
This game's more expensive than the Ohio State-Texas game.
There we go. Forgot about that. Yeah, because Ohio State at noon, Clemson at night. That's what
I'm with you there. It's definitely because it's a night game. You're right. So I said it on Happy Hour yesterday. I'll say it again today because my laptop did die and we didn't really get to finish talking about it. And I kind of wanted to hear what you had to say. I think LSU is like one of the most hyped college football teams, and Garrett Nussmeier was like one of the most hyped college football quarterbacks in June. And now we're in August, and I'm not hearing much love for the team. And then to like spin it around, Cade Klubnik hype and Clemson hype is at an all-time fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I want to fade the hype. I don't. I think Clemson will probably have a good year. I kind of thought it was crazy they were -4.5 against LSU. If I'm being completely honest, then I realized they legitimately have 3 dudes on the defense that could go top 10 in the draft. Like, it's not that crazy to say that. Mm-hmm. They were in a bunch of CFP models, but DJ and Donnie, you've heard a lot about them recently? Because I feel like people are quiet about LSU right now, and I can't really figure out the reason. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Clemson love. I liked Clemson all offseason. I thought I was going Clemson here. I am getting a little bit of cold feet.
Neighbors with 4 of the top UGA players, and they love Gunner, and they are going to kill Marshall. Appreciate it, Lux and Loaded. Dabo just said their O-line was hurt at his presser today.
Yeah, is that gamesmanship at this point?
Probably. Oh, you know what I saw yesterday?
You go first.
Drew Aller in like a knee brace.
Oh, that's interesting. Nobody wants to bet Brian Kelly in season openers either. That was the other thing, for sure.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, sometimes like these trends just keep trending.
Yep, it's true. Pretty sure I bet we backed him one time. I obviously had USC last year because I was a Miller Moss guy, but was it 2 years ago we had LSU against FSU? Is that what it was?
Yeah, sorry about
that.
The
game was in Orlando. I went to it. Rowdy.
You went to it. Yeah, it was awesome. Nothing is coming to me as of yet for this game. I'm going to sit and think about it. But I get what you're saying, and you bring up an interesting point. It certainly does feel like all the hype is off of LSU. Could this be the year? Could this be the year? But there was hype a couple months ago. All right, I'm scrolling down here.
I think favorites do really, really well in week 1. That's what I think. My prediction for this week.
Okay. Fresno is 1.5-point dog against Georgia Southern. Oh my God, I might just keep fucking fading Fresno State. They are terrible.
Yeah, I think that's the right play.
Arizona State 28.5 opener against Northern Arizona. Probably fine on that. Looks like a little bit of a lower total. I wonder why. Just an Arizona state team with a big spread. You would think maybe it'd be a little bit higher. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Washington State, Idaho, 13.5, 50.5. Nothing from me there.
Not Idaho State, right?
Nope. Idaho. Hawaii after their win going to Arizona. You want to fade them or no?
Kinda. I kinda do.
Yeah, I get it. I get that. Although I like their quarterback. I like them. Oregon State's a 1.5-point favorite at home against Cal. Anything there?
Nah. Cal's going to be really, really bad. Oregon State's going to be really, really bad. If the best Oregon State had to send away was Ben Goldbrinson, I don't like what they have over there. But Cal's whole roster is gone, and I don't think you fuck with that game at all.
Yeah, 15.5, maybe a high total for those two teams. Faves always trend to do early in every sport at the start of the year. Draws the public in with winnings. Also, they tend to be better coached and better rosters. Fair enough. 2.5 people hopped on Georgia Southern quick after that dog shit performance. LMAO. Yep.
Yeah, Royal said something I liked. He said that the most obvious bounce back spot of the week he thought was Fresno State, and he wanted to fade it.
Yeah, I'm with it. Utah, UCLA. You posted a really interesting tweet, Steak. You said you thought this was your sleeper, sneaky favorite game of the weekend.
No, I said most underrated game of the weekend.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was weird because I thought UCLA was expected to be ass even with Nico, but I understand Utah is such a question mark because they have a new style of quarterback this year that they could be pretty exciting. Utah is laying 6 on the road, and UCLA totals 51.5. What do you think about this game?
Well, I think Nico is going to struggle at UCLA, and I'm high on Utah. You know that. I'm actually considering, now that Kansas State lost that game, tossing Utah to win the Big 12 in there with my Baylor ticket. I think this is a fun game. You don't think this is a fun game to see Nico and UCLA finally get Cam Rising out of Utah, Devin Dampier? You kind of got the underdog story, but he's the favorite, like it's funny. You got the 5-star quarterback at UCLA, and they're the dogs to the kid from New Mexico State in Utah. I just feel like 11 p.m. in the Rose Bowl. I don't know. What's a more underrated game on this schedule than that one? They're not at home, unfortunately, Toby. They're on the road.
Well, I guess you make a good point. Yeah, I don't know. You make a good point. Northwestern Tulane, I don't know. Yeah, you make a good point. It could be an underrated game. You're right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Utah, I'm showing open 3.5, bet up to 5.5. Total 50.
Chat's saying they opened -1.5.
Yeah, I'm just going off wager talk. Also, sorry, not to change the subject, but back to that California Oregon State total, which I told you looked crazy high. 51.5, 90% of the money on the under moved it down 2 points. That could be the fake sharp play of the day.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you any pushback there. Auburn down to -1.5. I like that.
We'll go back to Friday and Thursday before we wrap up.
That's exactly what we should do because we got 30 minutes. I don't think we're going to use all 30, but no. I think recapping our Thursday, Friday plays is the move now that we just went through Saturday, because we're also about to release the pod with all our Saturday picks. So
yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it could be great. But also, we need your thoughts on South Carolina, Va-Tech, and Miami, Notre Dame quickly.
Okay, South Carolina, Va-Tech. Not fading South Carolina, not fading Beamer, not fading Lenora Sellers. I actually think they're becoming a popular team to fade. I'm not doing it.
They are. I'm seeing a lot of underwins for South Carolina.
I really like Shane Beamer, dude. I kind of got a man crush on Shane Beamer. Just like, you know why I like him, and I think you would like him too if you watch. Well, you probably already do like him. I'm not saying like you don't know anything about him. In a world where we think all these fucking coaches are tryhards trying to like act cool to 18-year-old kids, Shane Beamer is just his fuck himself. And
I like him. I do. I hated Spencer Rattler. But I did like that. Oh shit, look at this. Amber Camp Van. He's got us right now. No way. He's got us the board review on at his local Mexican restaurant.
Wow, I can't wait to see that. I'm so happy that I'm fucking
that fucking rule, dude. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna fucking retweet the shit out of that.
Squad pod return? Squad pod return?
Yeah, we'll bring back the squad pod.
Well, when we go through Thursday's board, let's pick some options.
Okay, I like where your head's at. And if we don't stream tomorrow, I guess should we include some Saturday games or no, or just Thursday, Friday?
No, I think we should actually just include Thursday, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. All right. So you don't want to fade South Carolina. I'm kind of with you. You're going to be on Miami, Notre Dame, Miami, right?
Yeah, probably. But to be fair, it's not my favorite spot to bet Miami all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the under in that game. I think the Notre Dame offense is going to struggle early, and I think the Notre Dame defense is going to shine early. I think Carson Beck will connect and find some plays and success. I think Notre Dame will too, but I think if they do, it'll be later in the game. I like the first quarter under. Could be a POD. We'll talk about it on the Saturday pod. Okay. Right. Let's go back and let's review Thursday. Again, we really appreciate all you guys. McKiffin, W Stream, as always. Thank you very much. I think Whittingham stinks, just a personal opinion. I actually think Nico is better than people. Okay, you've got some interesting opinions. I respect that. Georgia Tech, Colorado.
I agree with. I don't agree with Whittingham. I think Whittingham got fucked with this whole Cam Rising situation dragging out, but I think Whittingham's a really good coach.
Yep. Okay. Let's wind it back. Bring this up real quick. USF Boise State. Listen, the massive line move on UCF. I think this is a great buy low spot on Boise State. I like the over. Personally, I think USF's going to find some success, but I like Boise State's offense too. They got the same quarterback coming back. I like Tim. I think they're going to reload at offense, and their weapons should be just fine. I'm not scared of the USF defense one bit. I like the over, and I lean Boise State.
I like the over, and all week I liked USF. And the only thing that's scaring me is this heavy steam and the fact that everybody we know is on USF. But it's not like it's good gamblers are on USF. I want to be clear, smart people.
Yes. Yes.
And so the reason I asked Alan Dims that question is because there does get to be a point where if Boise gets to -4, it's going to be really hard for me not to press the button. But for right now, I'm just simply with you on the over.
Okay. Moving on, Ohio and Rutgers. I don't know, man. I just think that's a lot of points with Rutgers. Maybe it's for a reason. Maybe the odds makers are telling us something. Maybe it's a skull fuck. I kind of want to take a stab at Ohio here. I don't know what I'm going to do, if anything. You?
Hate Ohio. Do you know that Ohio has the longest current winning streak in the country?
No.
They do. I like points in this one, man, a lot.
Okay.
I really like points. I think seeing Rutgers have a total of 50 is telling. I think it was MJ's on Rutgers team total over. I'm not going to take Ohio out of my equation, but I really, really like the over, bro.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm not the biggest Calic McManus guy. They lost their running back. I think Ohio's got a respectable enough brand in school to go in there and put up a fight against Rutgers personally, especially first game Thursday night. I think Ohio will say for taking the over if you like Ohio, I feel. Okay.
100% agree with that statement.
UCF and Jacksonville State. Anything there?
Nah, it was fun listening to Snowman talk about it, but I feel very little about UCF as an Orlando resident. I'd say if anyone cares about the local report, I have quite a few friends that are alum that love UCF. They're the least excited they've ever been.
Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty bad. That's for sure. NC State 14.5 against ECU. You like NC State. I kind of agree with you on this one.
Yeah, dog walk. I think I can't get past the fact that NC State owes this team a whooping. A lot of people are asking if it's a rivalry. It's absolutely a rivalry. They played the bowl game last year. They brawled on the field. They played 2 years ago when fucking NC State was ranked almost top 10 in the country and came down to the wire 21-20. I think NC State owes this team a whooping. I like CJ Bailey. I like NC State without expectations because, as both of us know, they're a team that's had a lot of expectations recently, and we faded them multiple times, I think. Grayson McCall time. And then I forgot who the quarterback was before that. Who was the one before Grayson McCall that we faded?
Oh,
dude.
Oh, my God. That's going to drive me fucking insane. Who was that guy?
Everyone was really excited about him. I forget. As soon as the chat says it all.
Oh, I want to know his name so bad, and I can't think of it. I just keep thinking of Mike Glennon.
Yeah, I know. Because I feel like he sort of was built like Mike Glennon.
Fuck.
We'll look it up after stream if the chat doesn't.
That'd drive me insane, dude. Who was quarterback for NC State a couple years ago, and everybody started picking him to make the playoff. Anyways, all right, okay, I'm with you on that. Akron, Wyoming. Did you have anything there?
I like the over in this one too. I thought it was crazy for NC State a couple years ago. I thought it was crazy that Wyoming was -7. Ever since I started saying that, I've seen they moved down to like -5, -5.5. Not touching that. But I like points.
Okay. Buffalo, Minnesota. You going to play anything there?
Minnesota or Buffalo team total under. I'll solidify that tonight.
Okay. Cincinnati, Nebraska. Final answer.
Nothing. I'm just going to watch it. I'm pretty excited, but
Devin Leary. Yes.
Devin Leary.
Devin Leary. Great.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
Oh, well,
I know it's the guy before Devin Leary that I'm thinking of. Devin Leary's not a tall, skinny guy.
No, that you were wrong about that.
I think there's another guy, dude.
No, but that's not when we.
Now you're going to drive me crazy.
They were really good with Devin Leary, and then the next year they returned a bunch of starters, and we faded them, and they went under. And Devin Leary transferred. He went to Kentucky. Oh, Brennan Armstrong. He sucked.
That might be it. That might be it.
Sucked. But that's not him either. He's not tall and skinny, I don't think. Well, he's taller, I think, than
Brennan Armstrong's got to be the guy I was thinking of.
Brennan Armstrong's a good pull. Didn't he go to Virginia?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yep. What about Dylan Tulips? Almost got you. I saw your fucking face. You processed that shit. I saw it. It almost fucking came out. Anyways, nothing Cincinnati. There's too many people I respect on Nebraska this year. I'm just gonna let it be like a Beatles song. All right, Wisconsin 17.5 against Miami of Ohio. I'm done with Wisconsin. You got anything?
Yeah. This is probably one, just so you know, where Wisconsin probably wins by a lot, but not touched it. Can't do it.
All right. And then Friday, just a couple of games real quick, not the whole board. Georgia Tech, Colorado. You going to be on the Buffs?
No, I'm not. I discussed with Royal. I told it to you yesterday. For me, I think this might be the spot that everyone thinks they're getting cute and sharp, and it ends up everyone's on it. But I also am fading Georgia Tech on the season under 7.5 wins. So I think I will just sit, enjoy the game. And, I never say the DGen quote, but I'm already invested. Dude.
Doesn't it feel good? That's why we do it. We're already invested. Every win counts. Every loss counts. You're already invested. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I don't want to be mean or let you down, but it actually doesn't feel good. It's tough to say.
It's not fucking tough to say.
It was for me. Maybe because I'm fucking got a head cold and I'm, streaming.
For a guy who likes fucking twisted tea and bush apple and espresso martinis, I thought you'd be very fine staying off a game because you're already invested on the win total over. Now you want to be a tough guy?
No, those are awesome drinks. Like awesome beverages. Really fucking delicious.
Auburn 2.5 against Baylor. Final answer.
Well, I think it moved to -1.5, right?
I don't know.
Final answer?
Yeah, what do you like?
I'm scared. I'm scared
too.
I'm scared of Auburn. I'm scared of how everyone feels about Auburn. But, I can't get there. And I do think some of this line is just simply SEC bias. And the fact that they finally have good wide receivers, which, as I mentioned on Happy Hour, Auburn has such bad wide receivers that basically it was the whole argument for why Bo Nix wasn't to blame for his lack of success in Auburn, because the wide receivers were so bad. I think they went like 10 years without ever bringing in like even a 4-star, let alone a 5-star wide receiver. And now they got Cam Coleman and Singleton from Georgia Tech and Jackson Arnold, who had a shitty year but was also fucking very highly sought after recruit. But then again, with everything I know about Baylor, I think it's crazy Auburn's favored. And I don't think anyone likes Auburn except MJ.
Yeah, that line is scaring the shit out of me. Baylor does have a 7.5 win total. They're I think Auburn does too. 6.5.
Auburn plays in the SEC, but Baylor has a tough schedule. Because
sure,
Baylor has a really hard game next week too, or something.
They have a really hard schedule. They have one of the hardest schedules I think that you're going to find. But I guess my point is, like, at the end of the day, I do have to remind myself, Baylor's not expected to be this 10-win team. If they were a dog to an Auburn with that sort of expectation, it would make me a little bit more concerned. I still agree with you, though. I think it's crazy, a team that nobody likes in Auburn is favored on the road in a place like Baylor. I think that's a lot of respect. So for that reason, I'm out. Last one.
Sorry to cut you off. Next week they play at SMU, and in 2 weeks they play at home against Arizona State. They have a brutal fucking schedule.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
And also, okay, last thing. I'm sorry. I feel like I should say a few more things. One, I think Baylor to win the Big 12. If you want to just completely take this game out of your equation, which I did, I took Baylor to win the Big 12. And number two, I can't get past the fact that Auburn is not only saying that they're using 3 different guys to call 3 different downs, but also that they might be. What was the other thing? What was the other thing Auburn said? There was 3 play callers for 3 downs, right? And was it that another quarterback was going to get some playing time or no?
Yeah.
It's a lot of bad news, dude. They're like the laughing
3
stock.
QBs, 3 OCs, right?
They're like the laughing stock of the offseason, kind of. But they're favored against Baylor over somebody returning the best backfield in the Big 12 by far. It's weird, man.
Isn't somebody we respect on this under? Royal, right?
The game under.
Yeah.
Royal's on the under, and MJ is on Auburn for the season.
Yeah, I was just thinking for like an angle with the bet. I mean, I like that under, although I think 58.5 is fucking high.
Yeah, 58.5. So you give Auburn and Baylor a higher total than Clemson, LSU.
Yeah, I don't know.
Baylor scores points.
Yeah. Right. It's not the Baylor of old with like a dominating defense. They have a pretty good offense now. All right, last one. Then we're going to shut it down. UNLV, Sam Houston, Steak. I think I'm going to push the button on UNLV. Are we doing it?
Yeah, this is the bounce back I'm going to buy into. I'm taking UNLV.
That thing is moving.
I refuse to believe the defense could be that bad again. I'm so out on Sam Houston and Phil Longo. You mentioned it. They were actually worse than it seemed because they had like a scoop and score against Western Kentucky, but they got their ass kicked. Phil Longo absolutely sucks. Mm-hmm. I don't like Alex Orji, but I think it took just 1 week for UNLV to realize that he's not the starting quarterback. It's Calandria, Jet Thomas, or whatever that running back's name is, went fucking nuts. And this is a spot I actually do like Dan Mullen, whereas I didn't like him last week. Like, I remember we were like, yeah, let's fade Dan Mullen and Alex Orji, and we didn't, even though I did take the over. Mm-hmm. This one, I just think UNLV by murder.
All right, guys. In the Twitch chat, I am posting the link to our YouTube. There's 102 of you in here. Can you go to that YouTube page and subscribe? I know you're Twitch people. I understand that. There's 60 of you on YouTube. If you're in there, make sure you're subscribed to the page. We are going to post and record our video of our best bets a little bit more polished. Okay, this is on the board review. If you've been following us, we dig on here. We research. We see what you guys have to say. We put our brains and our thoughts out there, and we hopefully try to meet somewhere in the middle. It's a meeting of the minds and find the right wagers. All right, we want to be right more often than we're wrong. You're not here for locks, guaranteed winners, and free money glitches. Okay. Most importantly, you're here for a good time. We're hanging out at the virtual bar.
And I'll be on Ramble now, bright and early Saturday morning.
Looking forward to that. Love Ramble firing up for the weekends. Looking forward to it. Also, again, thank you. Shout out Snowman for coming on. We'll see you at Ramble. What time does Ramble go live tomorrow?
No, it's Saturday, and I think it's 9.
Sorry. What's today? Thursday? Fuck me. 9 a.m. Saturday. If you're in Squad Pod, shit, you're right. I'm sorry.
I got to do Squad Pod. Yep.
Do me a favor though, subscribe to that YouTube page, and thank you for everybody for the turnout. You guys are awesome. I mean, we are in it. It's starting right now. We still got a little bit of time before the NFL, but we are fucking in it. Okay. In my opinion, week 1 is more so about monitoring than it is spraying the board. If you got 18 wagers out there, please be responsible. Okay. You haven't seen a lot of these guys play a fucking lick. Give it a second. All right. Squad Pod option, Steak.
Okay. Well, you got to put my bet up there. NC State minus 13.5.
Okay.
Got to put your favorite play up there. And chat, start naming plays we talked about.
NC State minus 14.5. I like
13.5.
Are they 13.5?
I think so. I mean, I'm just going off. Let's see.
Got to give the right number here.
Yeah, you do. It's definitely not 14.5. Could be 14.
It's 14.
Okay, 14 is good. How about that? What else do we like, Chad? Give me some stuff.
I like the Boise USF over.
Okay.
That is 62. 61.5 at DraftKings. Wow. We'll call it 62.
I like the Rutgers Ohio over.
Does anybody else?
Well, we gotta have
If not, we're gonna put it on.
We gotta have some options, dude.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just seeing if there was anything else.
Wyoming, Akron over 47.5. Add that. That's an option.
You realize this Rutgers Ohio total has been bet up 4 points.
Yes, I'm aware.
You don't care.
Nope.
Over 51.
They don't like it. They don't pick it. But Wyoming over Nikki Gamble's and Cam is money like, and I like too.
Come on, man. We're not doing 3 overs in here.
And take out my. Well, what do you want to do, dude? What do you want to add?
You want 3 overs in a squad pod?
You said anything?
I said the fucking Boise USF over.
Fine. And I said NC State, add the Wyoming Akron over, and we need one more play then. Fine. Do Rutgers money line. I mean spread then.
Rutgers spread. What is the chat saying anything?
Only thing they said so far was Akron and Wyoming over.
These motherfuckers ask for the squad pod to come back and they don't even contribute anything. Buffalo 17.5. No, we don't like Buffalo. All right. Rutgers minus 15.5. And then the Wyoming, what is it? Wyoming what?
Wyoming Akron over 47.5.
All right. I'm giving them 1 minute.
That's fair, straight locks.
Go back, go vote. Go vote. Go vote. There's no reason we shouldn't have less than 30 fucking votes in here. We should not.
I'm actually purposely gonna get on my phone and do it.
Yep. I'm gonna go vote too.
Purposely gonna get on my phone. You hear me? Yeah, I'm not fucking around.
Yep. You're on your phone. All right, go vote right now. You got about 40 seconds left. Get your ass up and vote. Oh, wow. Wyoming Akron over right now is the runaway. No, it's not. NC State minus 14 is making a late push. We got 9 votes to 6. The Boise over is getting some love. Rutgers minus 15.5, least voted so far. Wyoming Akron over just hit 10. So did NC State. Oh, I did NC. I'm in NC State, by the way. Fucked up. Got about 20 seconds left, chat. 12 to 11. Okay, at least we got over 30 votes. I'm happy to see that. Come on, we can get some more.
We got 40.
14-14. NC State minus 15-15. Wyoming Akron over 47.5. NC State is tied. What are we going to do here? It's 15-15. Somebody's got to be the deciding vote. Hurry the fuck up. Can you get it in? Can you get it in? Can anybody get it in?
Got it in. NC. That's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
NC State minus 14 is the official first squad pod of college football. Guys,
you know what that just confirmed for me?
What?
I'm 100% taking the Wyoming Akron over as well. 100% add it to my card.
Sure, I'll take it. Yeah. Boise USF had 7. Rutgers minus 15.5 only had 4. The least voted pick. I am curious to see how that goes. But the winner is NC State minus 14. That's a squad pod. If you're tailing, do so responsibly. Steak, what do you think? Maybe we're not going to stream tomorrow. Let you shut down the engines and recover, and then we'll just record our best bets.
I say we play it by ear. If you see us on here tomorrow, I'll consider it a nice, pleasant surprise.
Yep. Or maybe we get a guest. Maybe we get a guest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if we get a guest. I think I know somebody I'll reach out to. I'll see what Ian Mack's doing and maybe even Paul Stone. All right, guys, we're going to shut it down. Thank you, as always, for hanging out. Appreciate the support. It's going to be a fun football season. All right. We're not promising you anything other than a good time and a lot of effort. All right. Good luck out there. Steak, get better. Ginger shots and tea. Win more bets than you lose. Enjoy. I almost said enjoy week 1, but I was like, wait, I'm going to see you again before week 1 starts, but maybe I won't. This might be the last stream of the week. All right. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. We'll see you for the best bets. Good luck on your wagers. And most importantly, go Irish.